The ongoing floods have paralyzed various activities in Wajir County, impacting food distribution, the transportation sector, and overall business. Wajir South constituency has been severely affected by the floods, displacing thousands of people. Wajir South lawmaker Mohamed Adow led a team of leaders from the constituency to assess the dire situation. They used a helicopter to reach Dif, Dadajabula, and Burder towns where the challenges faced by the public were evident. The MP was accompanied by the Principal Secretary of the State Department of Culture, Arts and Heritage, Mrs. Wajir, as well as the member of the County Assembly for Dif Ward, Mr. Mohamed Hussein Alais Fanah, and the MCA for the Burder Ward, Mr. Abdi Rashid Adan Tajiri. MP Mohamed Adow, speaking to press, appealed to the national government to intervene and provide assistance to the three wards that have been severely impacted by the floods. He urged the state to support the affected people by using cargo helicopters to deliver aid to the affected areas and mitigate this human disaster. Adow further appealed to international organizations, the county government, aid agencies, corporate institutions, and global donors to step in and help address the situation.
We've been going around Wajir South constituency and we've witnessed the sheer damage that's been caused by the floods, caused by the ongoing rains. We've visited the wards of Dif, Dadajabula and Burder, which have been devastated. We've seen towns and villages completely marooned by waters from the rain. People are living in dire conditions. We've seen people who've moved to higher ground. Some of them are living in schools and other government facilities that are available to them. This at a time when students are doing their national examinations, and some of these people have nothing. They couldn't save anything from their homes when the flash floods came gushing in. So we are seeing so many people who need aid, who need also as much help as possible. Most of the health facilities we visited do not have medical supplies, although the county government has promised to quickly supply them. What we need right now, because of the roads being cut off by the rains, is as much as possible cargo helicopters to take as much needed aid to the people as possible. All these places we've been going to, people are food insecure. They do not have the necessary supplies that they need to get through the coming days. We need the government to come in and help. And this is a result of what we are seeing as the lack of investment in northeastern and northern Kenya as a whole for most of the past decades in terms of infrastructure development, because most of the roads are not all weather. And we're seeing roads as important as the A11, which goes from Wajir all the way to the border with Somalia at Dif. This is a road that should have been tarmacked ages ago, but today most of the villages and towns lying along this road do not have any way of any access because of being cut off by the floods. And we need investment in infrastructure. This is what we are talking about here. The people who need help cannot get help because there are no roads going to these towns and settlements. We need to get this infrastructure issue sorted out as soon as possible, and we're very hopeful about the government of President Ruto, which has shown that it is very keen to develop this part of the country.
PS Wajir expressed that the national government is committed to taking the lead In addressing the situation, she assured the affected people that the national government will intervene to stabilize the situation.
This morning, together with the area MP of Wajir South constituency, we visited several wards in Wajir South constituency and tried to assess the damage that the floods have caused. And indeed, people are in dire need of support and help, medical and food. That aside, we also request people to support, be it NGOs, CBOs and organizations that would help us in that. But it is good to note that the national government is taking lead and charge in ensuring that we support these people through the State Department of ASAL. And also this morning I went to several schools to see how the national examinations were being opened, and I'm glad to report that we have two choppers that are actually going around to deliver the examination to the students and the schools. And this is a great initiative by the national government because the examinations are starting on time, and I am more than proud to report that there is no problem whatsoever.